seen so many houses so close to each other before.
Oh, yeah, it's so small.
I've always heard they pack things together, but man, it's hard to believe it until you actually see it. Is this another train station over here?
Yes, where is... I think we won't stop here, but we just... Oh.
Wow, it's way different than the one we were just at.
We won't stop here, but we're going slow because we're passing the train station, I guess.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, this reminds me a lot of Italy. Like, this reminds me of one of the bus stops we had in Italy. Like, there was literally, like, the setup was just like this. Have you been to any other countries besides the United States?
Thailand?
Really?
Yes.
How was Thailand? Well,
My friend was living in Thailand for days, and it was fun. The water market, Japanese like to arrange foods. So, like California roll, they put some avocado in.
yeah.
They like it.
I love avocado so much.
And they started to do it in Japan too. So there is new sushi and traditional sushi.
Right. My one time one of my former roommates, he made me this this is a kind of combination you'll never hear in sushi, but he did avocado and chicken, which tasted so good.
Avocado and what?
And chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, it was really good. And I was thinking, why is there never chicken flavored sushi? Like, it was so good. Like, oh man, I think you break the norms of sushi because they tend to be seafood based or vegetarian based.
Yeah. Usually it's seafood, but very, very new sushi.
Are these bigger buildings that I'm recording right now? Are they like the typical apartments?
This is a typical apartment.
Wow.
If you go to Tokyo, it's everything is tall.
I figured. What city is this right now?
I think we are still in Chiba
Okay.
City, and next to Tokyo, it's how do you call it? You call it Midtown in Japan. You live around Tokyo and go.
Oh, like you live near the city? That'd be called suburb, right?
There's a map that tells us where we're at. She said it was Chiba. Sure it is. You'll see it up there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we call it suburb, like it's like near the city but outside of it. Yeah, I like how you called it better. I always thought the suburb was a weird name to call it. It's cool. Honestly, like, besides it being tight, I mean, this is very similar to like, at least on the outside of how like buildings look like in America, at least certain states. Kind of reminds me of like when I've been to like Oregon or California. It kind of has a very similar feel.
Yeah, if you're in the country, it will be wider.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything that this city's known for, or that people want to visit this city for?
You usually don't visit here.
Gotcha.
There's some place in Chiba. Disneyland is in Chiba.
Really? Interesting.
What's in Chiba? There's something in it.
Okay, so I kind of missed this. Okay, see right there? That's an apartment complex, but they're like way bigger than the ones in America, because usually they're like 3. Yeah, look at that. I missed the ones earlier, but they were at least 10 floors, and it was like stacked up like a cruise ship. It was ridiculous. But of course, here we go. Yeah, that big one, right in the back, right there. That's a good example. Of course, it's far away. Of course, right when I record, you know, I get the worst shots ever.
That might be more than 10.
Yeah, that looks like more than 10. Oh man. I'm sure who's ever watching this is thinking this doesn't look much different from America, but I'm just kind of going gaga right now. See, hey, what's that big building right there? Is that an office building?
I think it's an office building. Maybe you can see it.
Maybe something to do with the train station?
I think it's a train station thing. This is a apartment.
Well, I'll talk about convenient. Okay, yeah. See, here's a good example. Look how tall that is. There's never an apartment complex that tall, unless you're like in New York.
There is taller one. That is a school.
O'Hara?
Yeah, it's a school.
Okay, see this building I'm recording? That's actually a school. I've never seen a school like that. That's interesting. Because usually, like, I'm not sure if you've seen schools in America, but they're just like really wide and they're not too tall. Like usually they don't go beyond 2 floors usually.
Are we actually? Shiba.
Shiba. Yeah, this is Shiba. Oh, this is cool. I think I'm going crazy over this mainly because I think it's mainly because I'm not used to trains at all. like in Arizona, all we got is metro. It's metro, and it's just like a light rail, but it's only certain areas. It's not so like commonly used like it is here. Usually, people who can't afford cars and stuff like that, they would usually do it. Like they would rely on that in the buses. So.
Chiba, the capital. The word in Chiba is 1,000 leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there.
Yep, this is Sheena. She's the one talking with me. She's kind of giving me a tour around here. We're kind of in a train right now. My parents are in front of me, and Sheena's mom's right across from us. Hopefully you're okay with me recording it. Okay, cool. Yeah, and plus I know Jason and Dylan really want to. I know they'd want me to show this because they're all like, "Oh my God, you're gonna see Sheena!" And that's time with the wedding. Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely should visit. Like randomly we keep bringing you up because they enjoyed hanging out with you.
I'm bad at writing English.
Oh, it's no problem.
And I've noticed you've given me lots of messages.
Is it too much? Is it too much to like comprehend? Because I know I can be descriptive with words.
That. I can read it, but I cannot write it correctly. And if I just say thank you, it looks something.
Yeah, definitely. Look at that, there's more apartment complexes. God, that's huge. Damn, I've never seen like so big in the suburbs. It's always like a city thing. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, if you don't know how to respond to it in English, you can always just respond in Japanese. I can use Google Translator, just translate it, and if it comes out, I know I have this one friend who I talked to online. He doesn't know English very well. He's what country is he from? I forgot what kind. Oh, Belgium, and he speaks Dutch. So I'll just translate on Google to Dutch and just have a conversation with him. So. Yeah, so if I talk to you in English and you don't know how to say it exactly in English, feel free to say in Japanese. Plus, I know there's like that translate button on Facebook constantly.
Okay, it helped me a lot.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure Jason would do the same thing. I think. God, that's so big. Okay, I have a question to ask. How much is do you know how much apartment complexes tend to be in Japan?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
How much do apartment complexes tend to cost in Japan?
That means how much you pay?
Yeah.
question because if you live in Tokyo, it will be expensive. If you live out in the country, it will be very, very cheap.
So would you consider these to be cheap or like really expensive? It's like sleeping either.
Okay, if you live in Tokyo
Uh-huh.
or near Tokyo and you live just one and you have one room and a small kitchen and a bathroom,
Right.
will be about 60 or 70,000 yen. About how much?
You said 60 to 70,000 yen?
Yes.
Let's see. So, if I recall correctly, $1 is 100 yen. So it's talking 60,000. That would be about 600, 700 a month. Which is about what typical apartment cost. Unless they're expensive, then they get to like anywhere from like 800 to like 1,500.
You can find expensive one too. And if you go to the country and are smaller, dirtier, older, it will be cheaper than that.
Yeah, like my complex, it costs $588 a month, so that would be like 5,800 yen. No, 58,000 yen, I think. Yeah, something like that. And it's a nice complex, but there's just like, there's lots of like, there's a good amount of sketchy people in the area, so it's kind of a low price. But the complex itself is nice. It's just the area is not that great. And like usually like house apartment quality kind of looks like some of these buildings, but I don't know. Here it just kind of looks, it kind of feels peaceful. See, if you had any buildings like this in Arizona, you'd be worried that you'd be getting mugged or something because the crime rate's pretty high, and I know it's not that. I know it's not high around here.
You always like something different. So when I went to Arizona, everything was new, and I really liked everything was huge.
Oh yeah, the areas you saw were really nice. Like,
Really nice.
yeah, Scottsdale's a very nice city. Why am I recording this wall? Come on, you can change now. Come on.
It's coming.
Come on. Where's the higher? There we go. No. Okay, now it's in the way. No. Okay. No. Okay, you can stop now. You can stop now. There we go.
Okay.
And there's like nothing. Okay. Well, except for that.
Highway.
Oh, a highway.
I think
Nice.
so. Maybe it's another train.
Interesting.
I'm not sure.
I'm like enjoying this right now. Okay, sorry. What we're talking about? Oh yeah, Scottsdale. See, the thing with Arizona is, Scottsdale's probably one of the richest cities in the state. But if you go into Phoenix, where I live,
Yes.
there'll be some areas that are really nice, and there'll be some areas that are just really ghetto. Like you're just walking around, you feel like you're gonna get mugged. But and another place could just be really nice with lots of fun things going on. It really all depends on what part of Arizona you're at. It can just change like that. Like it'd be like if you see this right now, and then the other second you see these high-tech buildings, and there's like it's like if you see this, then like a minute later you see Tokyo, and then it goes back to looking like this. It's basically like that. But yeah, Japan has a really low crime rate overall, right? Or is it depending on the area?
Depending on the area, but yeah, it's quite low.
Yeah, so like, yeah. So, I guess building structure doesn't really matter as much here. Well, in terms of ghetto, I mean, obviously crime rate doesn't really matter here as much. Just, you guys are lucky.
Shopping mall.
Okay, cool. I'm not out of space. Cool. Okay, so what kind of stuff was in the... Okay, so I am an idiot. I thought I was recording the shopping mall, but I was pretending I was recording, and I actually wasn't recording. I don't know why I did that. But there's like this downtown shopping mall. What, am I talking too loud?
No, hey, are you using your camera or your iPhone?
using my iPhone at the moment. I'm gonna switch the camera. Since we're moving, I was like thinking that would be a good idea. I will though.
Okay.
I have this HD camera that's in there. I may switch to it in a second, but
Shopping mall. Well, it's quite the same in America, but it's smaller, taller.
well, I mean like the one we just passed. What kind of stores did they have there?
Oh, clothing stores, clothes, jewelry, games. You can buy games. Same as Walmart Mart too.
That's good to know. Wait, there's no Walmart in Japan, right?
There's no Walmart, but
I'm surprised because they've been going global. I know they're in China.
oh really?
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of their products come from China.
Do you want some coffee or some drink?
Okay. Where's the part of Tokyo that all the tourists tend to go to?
Okay, Tokyo.
Like what?
In Tokyo, maybe.
Really? Right when I start recording, there we go.
Oh, maybe Shibuya, Harajuku. Harajuku is interesting. Hello. Harajuku is an interesting area. You can see the girls in some gothic Lolita girls walking around. Interesting clothes shopping and all the boutiques and Harajuku, Shinjuku. There's all the area. Lots of people come.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, so like, oh, that was cool. Just a little like downtown. Well, not downtown, but like just had all the houses in the hills. Didn't get on camera, so I feel like I'm lying to everyone. I promise I'm not. But yeah, it kind of seems. Damn it, good. Just had another one. Hold on. There we go, like that. That's cool. I've always liked areas like that. And now we're just seeing this. Yes, another station. This area reminds me of I don't know why, it makes me think of Pennsylvania. Like when my mom would take me to like the area where she grew up and where and to see my grandma before she passed away. It kind of looked a lot. The buildings looked similar. The way like the houses were set up, it was really nice. It was just really relaxing, really homey. It seems like the apartment complexes are nicer. It seems to be the big difference. It's just like the quality of the houses. I don't know. I'm seeing houses that look worse, but then I'm seeing houses that look the same. I mean, not the same, but look better. Like these over here